A former Vietnam War radio reporter and SIU student sat down and told stories about his career today. Author Mike Shepard held a book reading and signing event at Confluence Books in Carbondale. Shepard tells us he reported on the war for several outlets, including Armed Forces Radio, Radio for Europe, and Voice of America. Starting in 1967, he interviewed airmen and soldiers from the demilitarized zones to the Mekong Delta. After being discharged, the Springfield, Missouri native attended Southern Illinois University. Shepard reflects on his time in Vietnam.
War reporter, I sometimes felt like I wasn't really a veteran of the conflict, but a counselor reassured me that because I was in harm's way, I deserved credit for being a reporter.
Shepard has written 2 books, Like Another Lifetime, In Another World, and The Second, Days of Rage. If you're interested in purchasing a copy of those, Confluence Books has some on sale. Call the number at the bottom of your screen.